Hey, collective. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Okay, guys. Sorry I didn't get back last night. Sorry I did not get back to you guys. The reading got a little bit crazy, so I thought, I knew I had a little tournament to be in today, so I just went ahead and went to sleep pretty early for me. But anyway, I'm back and ready to go. Done my meditation. Let's see what comes out for you guys today. Spirit, what do we have for the collective, please? Wisdom. Love it. Love, love, love it. Love it so much, I'm going to put it right in the center. What else do we have? Symmetry. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Look at that. I really love these cards. I love the artwork on them. Now let's get one more for the collective spirit. You guys have some fun today. Oh, Pandora's box. I always love seeing that. All right, let me get one of these other ones. Oh, yes, here for the collective, please. Sacrifice. Look at that. Okay. Let's put this over here. Let me make sure that's in view for you guys. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I want you to remember that this can be for you guys here in the collective. This could be for a person or a situation that you're dealing with as well. Although I always intend this to be now, okay, or moving forward. Sometimes I'm seeing that we're getting remnants of past energy as well that's kind of moving in, so that's something to really remember. All right, I think we'll start with sacrifice, actually. There's just so much going on here, and it's interesting that I chose to put wisdom right in the middle, because wisdom is all about tapping into the universe, honestly, all that is the superconscious, right? Wisdom really talks about how much, this is not only how we describe wisdom generally, I would say, in human form, right? This is not just about we've been through experiences and this is what's been learned. This wisdom is also about tapping into the universe, okay? So that you can really align with all of the different resources that you really have and utilize them so that to navigate your way through the world. And also to be able to share the information that you're getting from that. It's almost like you have your wisdom that you've generated through life, and then of course you have universal wisdom, okay? But symmetry, interestingly enough, is about being out of alignment, okay? So I need to kind of figure out, or maybe this is something that I definitely want to look at together, because it definitely is signifying that the scales in someone's life have kind of lost their alignment in some way. So I don't know if you once had or you once felt very aligned and now it's been kind of disrupted here, or it may just be some kind of imbalance that's been present maybe for many years, or even just a short period of time, actually. Whatever it is, symmetry is definitely a certain equilibrium, basically, that's kind of needed in life for one's soul to be peaceful. Something is off. You know, and I'm seeing that over here in the sacrifice card as well. Somebody's not moving on something. They're just sitting. They're suspended. You see that that's actually a heart being held, right? It's just being suspended. It's suspended in air. Maybe not really wanting to make a change because they don't really know what's going to happen. Although I think making that change, listening to the guidance that they're being given here would help them to bring things into balance, to help them even move forward out of this sacrifice stance or this hanged man stance into better days. but it could also mean having to leave something behind, a thought process, a person, a job, something along those lines. So I think someone here in the symmetry card may need to kind of look and see what is basically causing this disturbance to their inner balance. Like, and also what you're doing to fix it, if anything. This is a really deep card for me because obviously the soul needs a level of balance to exist in harmony, right? And being out of spiritual alignment can bring about even unequal relationships within yourself, obviously. And that's what's happening. All right, so somebody is definitely not, somebody may need to go within. Maybe somebody here needs to meditate. It may be way deeper than that as well. It could be inner child work. It could be some wounds. It could be some renouncing of wounds. Whenever you want to free yourself, especially for, because that's how, I don't want to get into dark energy, but that is how we can get attacked, right? With things like that. This is not new. They preach this in the church and everywhere else. So, it's having those spirits of those wounds, whatever they are. It could be child abuse, it could be molestation, it could be anything like that. I know I'm getting quite deep, but this is the truth, and that's the wisdom, right? That is the wisdom speaking to you to help you, whoever this is for, to kind of rebalance and realign. There's definitely no shame in any of that. We all go through things, right? And this is just kind of pointing that out here, because whatever it is, it looks to me like with this suspended in air, this hangman over here. And by the way, all of these cards in my smaller deck, the Wandering Echo, are all, they're all based on the major arcana. So that one, of course, as you can see on there, number 12, is going to be equivalent to the hangman. So somebody is definitely suspended. And the thing is, if you will move forward, begin to do whatever this work is, getting things back into alignment, I think moving forward is going to be so much easier, and also going to put you or somebody here in a much better position. We see Pandora's box here on the end, and that's always interesting. I even made a joke whenever I pulled it out, because most people fear the opening of Pandora's box, right? For the trouble that it causes generally. Most think that the results of opening the lid kind of provide a factor which is like unknown. We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know what's going to come out, but we tend to think that it could be anything. It could be bad, right? So I think most tend to stay away from that, or any kind of situations regarding that, okay? I think somebody here is avoiding something. This is somebody who's avoiding doing something, somebody who's avoiding dealing with something here, just due to maybe some kind of difficulties that can maybe come as a result of it. And maybe it is potentially painful or uncomfortable. But the thing is, with Pandora's box here, I know that it's going to remain in someone's life until it's actually dealt with. Okay? And honestly, maybe this is what needs to happen first to bring the symmetry back into balance, right? I showed you that card whenever I pulled it out, and just how beautiful it is, okay? And something is imbalanced, though. Something is imbalanced regarding this situation. So something is definitely out of balance. Someone needs to be willing to look at it. You can look at this box even as shadow work, right? Going deep into the shadow. And I think that is where the wisdom is going to come from. And that is going to release this hangman position, I feel, so that someone can actually move forward. Yeah, move forward. Now, I'm getting a really big hit on the sacrifice card, though. I think whatever is needed here to realign you is really going to help you make a step. First of all, it's going to give you clarity, and that's going to assist you, I think, in making a step to move forward, whatever it is. It could be around work. There's some fears around something. I feel that very strongly. And for some of you, maybe you don't even know what it is. And these are questions maybe you can ask yourself. Why am I not moving forward? Why am I procrastinating on this? What is keeping me stuck? A lot of stuck energy here. What is keeping me stuck? How do I realign? Begin to really ask about that stuff and meditate on that. And you'll get answers to it. I do think that whatever is here is going to definitely create some kind of rebalance in you. That's what I feel. All right, so let's keep going. Okay, I think I might start with this deck today. Sacred symbols. Wait, sacred signs and symbols. I haven't used this in a while. See if we can get some more information, Spirit, for the collective. Nice reading. For the collective, please. Tunnel. Okay. So somebody that's okay. This is very telling, actually, because this could be part of the issue here. Apple, forbidden fruit, temptation. So we have the tunnel, which is about narrow view or limited vision. And then we have the apple, which is about forbidden fruit or temptation. Okay. Tree of life, karma, and opportunity. There's that opportunity. Somebody's hanging on to something is what I'm feeling. Yeah. Camouflage, adaptation. That shows me somebody, again, not dealing with something here. They're just, blending in. They're camouflaging the issue here. But something's about to happen. It could also be creating some kind of money problems as well. So what I'm seeing here is some kind of issue, okay? Somebody is having very limited vision. It may be concerning a heart issue as well. Okay, I have some temptation that is here. Somebody could, okay, I'm going to go to temptation. This could also be some kind of addiction. Temptation was something that someone hasn't been able to really put down. I almost feel like with this narrow view or limited vision, either somebody is not seeing the full view, maybe it's too far off, or maybe they're not seeing things the way they really are. That's what I feel. I feel like maybe someone is not seeing things the way that they really are, because even when you look at this tunnel, you see the light is so far off. Because it looks to me like there's a person way down the track. There's no way to really see what is going on here, right? So this may be in regards to something or someone that you're actually dealing with or something. It could also be illusions around your work situation. God knows I experienced many of those. All right, so it could definitely be around something like that. You're not seeing the answer clearly is what I feel like that you need. There could be some kind of temptation in this situation. With the tree of life here, I think whatever is going on, whatever has kept you sacrificed here that needs to be dealt with, you're going to have to be brave about this. You may have to question it. You need to go within whatever you feel it is and deal with it to bring things back into balance, because that's going to create a new opportunity for you here with the tree of life. Okay, that's an opportunity for growth. If this is someone that you're dealing with or a situation around you as well, you could have just adapted to that. But what you may be seeing is that someone is just like a chameleon. All right, someone may be a people pleaser, maybe. No, I don't think you are seeing, because I'm thinking about incognito and camouflage. Something is hidden from you. Something's hidden. For some of you, this is just going to be, not just, it's kind of a major situation, but this is going to be just a wounding or something like that you haven't seen. I've kind of told you how to go about that and begin to get those answers. Something could be really greatly impacting you to your sense of survival, okay? How you're going to live, how you feel about yourself, your level of security, your finances. Something could definitely be impacting someone's finances here. But here's the thing. This is all about to come. This is about to all come to the surface here with smoke grenade. That is about some kind of explosion happening, but the problem is this could be through some kind of sabotage here. It could also be self-sabotage, okay? If we choose to numb out and not deal with the situations around us, act like they're not happening, put on our rose-colored glasses, all of that, obviously things can just build until they explode. That could definitely be what's going to happen. Let me get some more. Let's look at tunnel. You know what? Let me go ahead and get into tarot because I'm feeling like I don't know how to feel about this. Let's look at tunnel, spirit. Actually, let me shuffle these a little bit. I think I shuffled them all beforehand, but just to make sure. So this could definitely be around a personal situation in your own life, something that needs to be handled in your family. This could all be going on with just you. All right? Yeah, look at that. 9 of Wands. Whatever this has been, this has weighed very heavy on you, whatever it is. This is my card of the Wounded Warrior. You could be feeling quite guarded at this time, or somebody here could be feeling quite guarded. Like they've been through quite a bit in a particular situation here. Oh, wow, yeah. And they could have just walked away. They could have walked away from a situation. So I don't know if you stepped into a situation where you weren't really seeing things very clearly. Or if this is about someone else, this could have been the same thing here. Maybe they weren't seeing things very clearly in a situation. Forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit. Interesting. Forbidden fruit and temptation. This could definitely be someone at a distance or someone who would need to travel to you or vice versa if it's around a relationship. This is also a card about expansion, though. Somebody may have some kind of temptation here as well to be with another person, is what I'm feeling. This could have been somebody who's been through a lot here, you or another person as well. Okay, there's some issues here is what I'm feeling. This is a card very much so about expansion as well, though. There could be, if this is about there could definitely be a third interest in this. All right, let me keep going. What else can you tell me about this, Spirit? Jesus. Are you kidding me? Then we have the 4 of Wands. I'm going back to the top cards here for a minute because I think you're about to be faced with a big decision. And I feel like it could come up very quickly for you. You may already be dealing with it to a certain extent if this is you. If you are looking at expansion, I guess you could be looking at also buying a house, okay? Getting into some kind of real estate. There's some kind of temptation here for you, though. If this is actually about a house or something like that. Let's keep going, because you could be doing that. You could be investing in some kind of real estate, buying a house. This could be getting situated. I'm very drawn to how many, you have a lot of wands of passion here. Obviously, wands are passion, so passion, movement. Look at this. 8 of Wands. Are you serious? Fallen on karma and opportunity. Look how many wands you have. You have 3, 4, 8, and 9. After walking away from something. These are all wonderful. So this is really interesting. I'm going to go back to the beginning again. So it looks to me like I'm going to look at these as they're you, okay? Because that's kind of what I feel. I definitely felt that about the top portion up here. You could have had a situation that left you very guarded, okay? Left you feeling quite wounded. But you walked away from that situation. You finally separated yourself from this situation. It could have been a situation for you that obviously was very tempting, very difficult to walk away from. But now that you have, what I'm getting here is maybe you're doing some traveling. Maybe you are looking at buying real estate, move into a new home, move into some kind of new area here. You could also be moving. This is a vacation card as well. You could be moving like a long way, somewhere around water or something like that as well. What this is bringing for you is some kind of opportunity, which I feel is your karma, okay? Your good karma, naturally, okay? Because you learned the lesson and you've been willing to move forward here, or you are moving forward. And this could be showing me as well the progression. Remember, I started here and I'm going down here. So I'm also looking at the cards across the top here. All right, maybe you have been doing some shadow work as well, but this is definitely showing some kind of progression here. So you could be moving forward in a very fast speed at this time, or something could be moving forward here at very fast speed at this particular time. Nine of Swords. Yeah, speaking of fast, that's another card of speed. Okay, now you have the Knights, okay, of Swords. Someone who is very much so marching forward. Interesting. I don't know if this is you wanting some kind of truth or somebody else that's wanting some kind of truth around you. Some kind of truth seems to be imminent at this time. And a Queen of Wands. It could be regarding a Queen of Wands. You could be the Queen of Wands. You could also be this Knight of Swords here. So we have Gemini and Sag energy here. Let's keep going. Wheel of Fortune. Something is definitely happening here. I don't know if somebody left a situation or if you left a situation here. If you're in a situation that, you know, there's some major differences, forbidden fruit is here for a reason, okay? Maybe there's some major differences here between the two of you. Maybe it's unaccepted. Maybe you guys work together, okay? Maybe it's teacher, student, hopefully not like grade school. That would be gross, but you know, college. Something is forbidden here, and we got a King of Cups. So something is definitely changing. I don't know if you were moving into a cycle where you're going to meet someone new, or if this is someone actually... There's good grief. Six of Wands. So this could definitely be a situation that you've been hanging on to, or that somebody else has been hanging on to here. I think you have, and I'm going to tell you why, because I feel like it's created an imbalance within you. Okay? Maybe you didn't want to... Maybe you didn't want to go within the wounds and deal with that. If it was somebody else, if it was this Knight of Swords actually, or this, I guess, this King of Cups, whichever, or this Queen, I guess it could be either. I haven't read the cards directly yet. But somebody here didn't want to open up maybe Pandora's box. They didn't want to see that, okay? And this may still be a situation where it's not being dealt with here. So somebody has to do their work. That I'm sure about. Okay, somebody has to deal with the imbalance that is here in order to really get to that place of wisdom, all right? And to make things actually move forward here. Maybe it's this wounded warrior here. Maybe this wounded warrior may be dealing with it is actually walking away from it in some way, trying to be more expansive in their life here, moving towards someone here maybe that they want to live with, or that they can have like some kind of house or stability with in some way. There's a lot of communication, it looks like a lot of communication, a lot of forward movement here, a lot of forward movement. It could actually be quite... oh, wow. I see. You know what? I got two... All right, so there's... All right, let me back up a minute. Yeah, that's it. Somebody didn't want to deal with something, so you could have been left in limbo for a while. This has really stopped you from moving forward. And now I feel like something's about to happen very impulsively for you. Two men might definitely be involved in this situation here. Somebody here could have definitely tried to sabotage. I think that came up last night, but it doesn't have to be sabotage. There's something happening though here. It is sabotage. Where there's smoke, there's fire, right? That's a smoke grenade. So this is definitely some kind of sabotage here. Someone may be, I don't know if you're moving towards something new here. So whether you're the Queen of the Wands, the Queen of Wands, or the King of Cups here, Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be this, by the way. These are simply energies. I'm just quoting the cards. Something is about to really start turning for you. Okay, and I think it's about to happen at really high speed. And it may be just when someone gets ready to talk. I think somebody's been watching you. Maybe watching you in some way. Maybe watching you at work or watching you in some way. It's what I feel here. Maybe seeing how you're doing. They could be seeing how you're shining. There's a lot of stars on this card here. Okay. This could be somebody here who's developed some kind of feelings for you and wants to express that, or somebody who's got hidden feelings for you. I feel like it's somebody who's emotionally stable, most importantly. I don't know about this guy here, this Knight of Swords. That is not they're honest, they're impulsive, they're very direct. Their words don't always come out right. Somebody's rushing towards another person here. Why do I feel anger suddenly? There may be some anger with this situation. And I don't know if it's because this Wheel of Fortune is turning, because you've waited long enough, or maybe because you've started to do the work. You finally left something behind here, which left you very wounded. And now you begin to see all these things coming out of suspension and getting into alignment for you. Something has left you in suspense for a long time. Something that you needed answers to. And that may have been the part that was in Pandora's box there, right? But I think whatever these are, you're going to figure out a way to get things in alignment, because all I see is forward movement here. This is all I see is forward movement. Let's see what else. What else is coming in here for the collective here? So things are about to start moving. It looks like in a good direction. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, of course. Two of Swords. Okay. That could tell me that you're moving towards something that you feel is fated. That could also be karma, right? Good karma. We already saw that card up there. We have the Emperor now. Okay. What else? I think you're about to have, we have Temperance again, that's Sag again. So we have Sagittarius. I think I called out the other ones. To be honest with you, I have so many wands here. Absolutely, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are obviously here. Eight of Cups. Let's see. We have the Magician. We have the Emperor, Temperance, and Magician. Wow. Okay. Oh my, look at these cards. Look at all these majors coming out. This is a really big deal, whatever this is. This is a really big deal. This is something that we have the Three of Cups. The Strength card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana out of 7 on the bottom. There's the Two of Cups laying on the King of Cups. I wonder if somebody wants to tell you about the Queen of Wands. I wonder if somebody has been in some kind of Seven of Swords. So let's clarify Seven of Swords, please. There's that Hangman. And interesting. Okay. Well, this is a really interesting. First of all, this is definitely, this could actually be a twin here, 4, but I'm saying it more so because of what I'm seeing here. Definitely a high level, high level soulmate or a twin. Okay, it's all the kickball today. Can you believe they had me in a kickball tournament? I can't trust these guys. It was fun though. All right, let's see. I'm saying that because of all of the major arcanas that's here. I mean, there's so many. That tells me that this is really important, whatever it is. It has to be worked out. Regardless of what you decide to do with it, this has to be worked out, okay? This is, whatever this is, it's going to be a massive blessing for someone here to learn, okay? That's what the Pandora's box is about. That's what's got somebody here asymmetrical, so to speak, okay? Out of balance, out of alignment here. That is what's stopping the full flow of the wisdom from coming in and keeping things from moving forward in people's lives. Whoever has chosen not to deal with this thus far is the person who, they may have had a narrow view of things before, to be honest with you, judging by these cards. They could have had limited vision. They didn't see things, I feel like, for what they are. They could have just merely saw you as some kind of temptation, honestly. This could have been a very tempting situation for somebody here. Okay? So somebody here could have made a different choice. I feel like whoever this is coming out of some wounded warrior position. I still feel some guarding. I feel some anger. Okay, so I don't know if they're just coming out of it or what. This is a huge opportunity here. I feel, especially with that tree of life there, that's a very important card to me. I feel like this is a huge opportunity for growth in some way. Somebody has walked away from something and they're looking at, I feel like, some kind of travel. They're thinking about potential expansion, perhaps with a significant other here. And I think someone here is definitely wanting to communicate quite quickly something. Somebody knows that there has to be some kind of truth in a particular situation here. They know there's going to have to be directness. There's going to have to be some kind of honesty here. It could be about the Queen of Wands energy, maybe someone they were dealing with, or this could be you as well. Because either they see you moving forward here. I'm going to have to look at the bottom and see how it relates. But either they see you moving forward here to some kind of very fortunate period within your life. And they feel like something has to be taken or put out on the table here. Now, this could be the person that's been keeping a lot from you. This could be a person that's been holding back love here. This could be a new person that you're moving towards, okay? That could be the fortune for you. I also feel with all this star energy around the Six of Wands here, maybe someone sees you in the spotlight or they see you getting a lot of attention. Maybe that's also concerning as well. Maybe they feel like you're already with someone or they see your conversations with someone. I don't know if this person would be on your social media or what. What's coming in here is I definitely have someone who is trying to come in and really take control of a situation here. All right, this person could feel, first of all, they could be blocked, for one, okay? They could definitely be blocked. But they could also feel kind of emotionally vulnerable at this time. This could be you as well. Take it as it resonates. But they're thinking, and I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of control. Not good control, you know. I mean, there is taking control of situations. We have to do that all the time, right? But this could also just be controlling a situation. Yeah, I think somebody here could be a little bit controlling. That's what I feel. But really, they just want to come, I think they want to come across as someone who is in control of things or wanting to take control of things. And maybe this is something you voiced to something here in the past or to someone in the past here. Could be an Aries. I don't know if they're trying to get some kind of balance here. We do have an Archangel as well. Maybe this is who they're moving towards with this Temperance card. Okay. Maybe they're moving towards someone that they see as a healer, or someone who's a bit of an Archangel, or someone here who's definitely alchemizing within their own life. I feel like this person can only focus on the pain. That's what I feel. See how he's just looking backwards? Can you even see the card? I think you can, right? See how he's looking that way? It's actually looking towards the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, interestingly enough, just like narrow view, generally has these, this is a tattoo deck, so it's a little bit different, but generally has someone pictured bound, and then they have their eyes, they have something over their eyes as well. So this is someone who doesn't want to see what is going on, right? Do they have their hands bound? Let me think about this for a minute. They have their eyes bound. I think they have their hands bound as well. I have to weigh too many decks. Need to get back to basics. Anyway, this is definitely a person that feels blocked in some way, blocked off, doesn't want to see, doesn't want to hear. Oh, something's going across the heart as well. Yeah, that's what it is. Their hands actually go across their heart, and then their eyes are bound generally. So somebody who's blocking off their heart, okay? That's interesting, because I did say up here, I felt like somebody here they could have actually chosen the wrong person because they were working from a wounded place, all right? They may have felt something didn't really fit into their world. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be very blunt here. They may have tried to go with what they felt was some better choice in some way. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea, actually. I definitely don't think that was a good idea. This is definitely a person that was working from a very wounded place, making decisions from a very wounded place, working with narrow view, limited vision, because they hadn't dealt with a lot of, I feel like, that shadow stuff, okay? So I think this person is the one that had the explosion. That's what happened. This person, wow, okay, this person had the explosion. This person didn't see you for who you were. This person saw you as some kind of forbidden fruit. Okay, what this was a big opportunity here for a massive amount of growth here. All right. I think instead this person wanted to be a people pleaser, camouflage, do maybe what was expected, what was, you know, societal expectations, what they felt would be expected. Not go with, I'm sorry, I keep having to say forbidden fruit. Maybe this is just a lot of temptation between you and them. Whatever has happened here, I think something's really blown up, but also after maybe financial issues first and foremost, okay, with the situation, but also now everything's just kind of blown up. Yeah, so we have a person here that definitely was making decisions from the wrong place, okay? Now this person is definitely trying to find some kind of balance, it looks like, or move towards a place of balance here. You know, they may have been trying to manifest a lot. They could see you alchemizing a lot and really manifesting the things that you want in your life as well. Whatever happened in this situation, I definitely think this person had to go through a lot of judgment. They might still be in a place of judgment due to whatever this third party is. It could have definitely been this Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think they've definitely been through a time of that, following some kind of explosion here. I don't think this person was willing to look at anything they were doing. Or maybe they thought, you know what, I almost get kind of a pompous attitude. So maybe they thought they had the answers. Maybe they were doing the best they could with that. I just feel like something was amiss. And again, if they're operating a lot within the shadow, as we kind of seen, it will be a very narrow view. You're not going to see the truth in things, right? That's why I always say people should take time between relationships and really heal themselves, because if not, we're just taking that baggage and those issues into another situation, right? That's not fair for either. So this person is definitely have to reassess, or having to reassess some kind of strength here. So I have Aries, Sag, Leo. It's all the fire signs. Yeah, somebody here definitely has... Somebody has love on their brain, okay? Somebody here is definitely thinking a lot about love or thinking about partnership in some way. Now, if you have moved on to some kind of King of Cups energy, then this person coming in, this Emperor that is trying to come in, that's trying to manifest so freaking hard over here, that is going through some kind of judgment of their own over some decisions it looks like they have made here. I want you to understand that this is what they're bringing. Okay, and I will get some clarification on this, but Two of Cups, sure, that's beautiful, right? Love in their heart. Seven of Swords, though, can definitely tell me that there's something deceptive about it, because I feel like something is still hanging in the balance here. See how this person is suspended, right? That's that sacrifice card over there. Notice the numbers are exactly the same. I am wondering if this is what is going to get you off balance. This could also be the explosion. This could be the need to really go in. This could be Pandora's box for you, okay? What you actually need to move you forward, but it may come as at a price. So I don't know if this person has something else wrapped up or not. Somebody may have actually, maybe they're still, you know, maybe it's just a hangman position because they're still really trying to figure some things out here. I mean, that's definitely a card about getting perspective, right? You see all the light around their head, right? But, I mean, they're still hanging. They're still trying to get that. They're still trying to gain that perspective there. Maybe this person doesn't like being alone either. Maybe they're used to being pretty codependent, having someone else in their life here. All right, let's keep going. I think I'll pull these. These are pretty telling. I haven't used this in a long time. Let's get some more information on what is happening here. I think you got a good, you got somebody new coming into your life here. That's what I feel. I feel you do, and for some reason I'm feeling like you have other prospects as well. I don't know if you are. You might be, I don't know if you travel or you work in the public eye or something like that. People see you. All right, what do we have here for the collective, please? Addiction. Okay. We talked about that at the top. When I went into temptation, I said someone could also have addictions that they haven't been able to let go of. So this says codependent. Literally just said that. This could be somebody with an obsession, okay? This could also be, though, possession, all right? Somebody who's very controlling, also said that. But they have a block. How interesting that that card says that. So they have a block. That may be part of the hangman position. Notice how this person is walking and they have this heart behind them that they're kind of dragging. You see that behind their foot? I really think this person, although I do believe they've probably been through some kind of karma, okay? And it's probably at least resonated with them on a financial level. I don't think they necessarily did the other work. Okay, they still have a long way to go. This part, something about this person, I don't know. Especially with chameleon there, it's almost like I feel like for them it's very important to just blend in, you know? To just blend in. And I don't know that they know, maybe that just that could come from childhood or anything like that. Okay, I just want to make everybody happy, but something's wrong with that. So somebody may ask to, this may be part of the communication that you're having here. This could be a friend of yours, okay? Coffee cup to me is a very casual, but it's also it's a comfortable meeting usually. Okay, you're just meeting, you're conversing. Oh, wow. So you guys could definitely have some kind of insane chemistry with each other generally. Also, the way you guys bounce off of each other generally, you know what I'm saying? You could be having a lot of fun during the course of this meeting. I swear to God. So this could be your twin for sure. All right. You guys could probably complement each other quite well. That's why the tree of life is there. All right. This is a huge opportunity, or was a huge opportunity. And honestly, even if you guys had karmic stuff to work out, that could have been the opportunity to do so. You know, I always think that things work out the way that they're supposed to. You know, doesn't mean that you're going to be around, because I see that you walked away, but or they're going to be around for that matter. But I do think that they work out the way that they're supposed to. I'm sure most of you, if this is a twin, I'm sure you went through a lot of changes during the course of this time, which is good. I just don't know how much of their own shadow work they've done. Look at this self-indulgence. Time to heal. Shadow work. That's what's sticking this person. That's what's blocking this person. I don't think this person, although they've seen things happen on a very material level for them, they haven't been willing to really go into their shadow, into Pandora's box. They haven't been willing to open that up and really get down and dirty with it. Let's be honest. Okay, really look at things, because they're really painful. And a lot of people don't want to see that. And it does take a great deal of strength, but they have the strength. They just have to do it. That's keeping somebody very imbalanced here. And I don't think they've made wise choices because of that. And just linking to someone else because they know that this is a, you know, a substantial, massively substantial, it looks like, connection. It's not going to make it all go away. The issues are still there because we all still have our work to do, right? It doesn't just get eliminated because we don't want to look at it. That's not how life works. This is going to keep a person in an imbalanced state and also keep them in this hangman state. Same as we saw here. So that sacrifice is not even so much, yeah, they could be sacrificing another, you or whomever, because they won't do their work, but they're also sacrificing themselves. All right, because it's going to hold up a lot of progress in their own life if they're not dealing with their own stuff, regardless of how they choose to live afterwards. Separation. Yep. I think this person obviously could have left a situation. I think they're very codependent. I'm just going to let you know. I think they're used to being around people. I think they haven't done their shadow work, which has created some kind of block here. I do think that there could be sadness, some kind of missing you, something about you. But I also think there's a bit of feeling unsure about the future because they are going through some kind of shifts, some kind of changes here. But if you've done shadow work, and I know a lot of you have been through the dark night, you've been through ascension, you already know how it can get. It can be very dark. It can be very confusing. All right. That's why we dig deep, right? That's why we pray. That's why we, look for answers during the course of that time. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to find a lot of beautiful insights during that time, and you're going to feel so much freer afterwards. Look at this. This is why they're blocked. They're very frustrated with everything here, all right? There's a lack of confidence. There's self-sabotage with this person. They have a lot of fear, ego issues here. They could have a lot of jealousy issues, which I truly believe is what's kind of propelling this forward anyway, as fastly or as quickly as it looks like it may be coming forward. Yeah, I don't think they feel like they're enough here. Again, that's that shadow. That's all it is, that shadow. You got to deal with it. Shadow will have you thinking all kinds of crazy things, right? About ourselves, just based on our past influences and our patterning and our experiences. It's not the truth. The golden mirror. That's what I'm concerned about right there. Okay, the golden mirror is all about someone who is self-absorbed. They're a bit of a narcissist because they're not digging in. They're too they're blocked here. I'm concerned because I feel like you're going to feel, you might see some love bombing because there is actually love, okay? But I don't think it's healthy. They're just not there yet, okay? So you're going to find that you're going to end up in some kind of one-sided relationship, and you've already experienced that. You may have already established your symmetry. You may have already established your wisdom, and things are moving ahead. This person still has to go through the process, and they have to start here in Pandora's box. Look at that. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. If that is not a damn divine message based on everything that we have already learned, I don't know what is. It will not go forward, period. Okay, for those of you who are wanting this to go forward, if it's even your reading, this isn't going to be for every twin flame situation, but whoever this is for, it will not go forward until somebody does their work, until they open Pandora's box, until they begin to really dig in and bring that balance back into alignment, or bring things back into alignment here in their symmetry. It just can't. This person could also be a soulmate. Okay, I do see that on the bottom as well, knowing that they have some kind of soul contract with someone here. I think I'm going to I may get some messages, and then we're going to close it out. Okay, says I love you. Yeah, we know that. We saw that. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Shoot, I think you were a distraction from their pain. This person could be holding a lot. I even felt here how they continue looking at this wound. They continue looking back at this block. They're not dealing with it, but they're looking back at this block, right? They're looking at the pain for some reason. So I think they may focus a lot on that. See, I left you before you could leave me. We already know what that is, right? I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, you did. See, that's the thing about life, right? People see things start to come up in their job or in their, sometimes they don't even pay attention to that, or in their finances or stuff like that. And they always think it's just surface level. I wish things could be different. Yeah. They always think it's just surface level stuff, right? Because unless you have some kind of spiritual leaning, unless you have some kind of understanding, you don't do the work. You don't know what to do. I want to feel that way again. Whatever it is, they have not forgotten the way that you've made them feel, okay? I think this person could honestly be their own worst enemy, because there could be a lot. My life is not together as it seems, and I want you, okay? I just think there's a lot that goes on with it. You might also see some kind of personality issues too with this person. Not sure why, but I'm feeling that. And that could go back, actually, I think we did see something on narcissism, so that could be kind of attributed to that. But again, that's the shadow stuff, right? You need to get in there and dig deep and clear that out, and because I think when we go through a lot, I know when we go through a lot, obviously we compartmentalize a lot, but obviously we also go into such a heavily protection mode as well, that we come across as an asshole. We come across as a narcissist. We come across as only caring about ourselves, very cold, things like that. So this person may really thrive. They may live a pretty superficial life in terms of the external, okay? They like to have fun. They're all about the chemistry. All of that is wonderful, trust me, but it's not everything. It's not enough, all right? They have too much, I feel like, self-sabotaging behavior here that is going to throw them off in a sense. And ultimately, we saw that, the Grim Reaper here. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. All right, so I really think whoever this King of Cups is, somebody here is definitely moving towards this individual at this time. You may actually have a sit down, have a conversation with this person, let them know, and maybe even tell them how you did yours, how you got to where you are. You could be the wise one here. We saw forbidden fruit. That, could tell me there's, like I said, age difference or something like that. You may be the one with the wisdom. All right, or the teacher, right? Teacher and student, right? So you could be the one with the wisdom here. They may need that knowledge to move forward. but they have to do the work. Okay. All right. I'm going to get some last, see what we can get for just some last words of wisdom from Spirit. Okay. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. Wow. That's amazing. I love that. So this could be for you, honestly. I mean, you could be getting these downloads at this time. You're going to know what to do. You may feel inclined to step out, to have this cup of coffee, to address this situation, to help this person in some way. Something about your words, something about you and your words. I think that they really get in deep with this person, and especially if you're twins, maybe that has something to do with it here, or even soulmates, as we saw. I think you're going to know what has to be done, though. That's what I'm feeling here on that. You're going to know that they're not ready. There is some kind of forgiveness that's definitely needed here. It says you're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. That is all you. Father, healing is possible at this time. Okay, so, of course, that's Jesus. Ask Jesus. If you believe in Jesus or whomever, that is Jesus in this card, of course. Ask him for healing, to heal this situation, to allow you to forgive. You know, and if you have anything you need to forgive yourself for, this person, because they're their biggest enemy, that's something I would definitely convey to them. They have not forgiven themselves for things. A lot of things aren't even their situation, or a lot of things aren't even theirs to forgive. But I mean, I think that's the way they've taken it on, you know. So we can ask for forgiveness for others and for ourselves in the name of Jesus. And then we have higher learning here. You've learned from this experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Yeah. I think this person definitely has some work to do. They need to stop worrying about fitting in, being a chameleon, making other people happy. And really, if they want to have a different life, if they want to have different opportunities, and honestly, if they want to be able to relink with you again, they're going to have to dig in and do their work. That's what I really feel here. Ultimately, I have Mother Mary. Okay, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is available at this time. That's beautiful. All right, we got Soul Flame on the bottom as well. All right, guys, that's what I have for y'all. Hopefully, it's a little bit helpful for you. I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night.